Hi, this is Yava. I'm here to talk to you today about cerebrospinal fluid leak. I was very newly introduced to cerebrospinal fluid leak. It wasn't a whole lot of information on the web, but I was newly introduced to this type of condition through it happening to myself personally. What what started out to be a simple sinus infection, I knew pretty much very early was taking on a different form because I started to get fluid running from one side of my nose, and it would run out where I could wet a whole shirt up anytime I looked down or anytime I did any activities. The fluid would increase out of my nose. um, Another effect of cerebrospinal fluid would also be lots of headaches. If you have a headache from the back of your head all the way down to your shoulders, also waking up with a headache, that is also a symptom. First thing in the morning, headaches. And if you lie down, the headache goes away. So those are some of the symptoms. And like I said, mine started off as a sinus infection. And then it got very worse from there on. It was pretty hard to diagnose. I had to take matters into my own hands. Seeing my primary care doctor, they load you down with antibiotics, steroid injections, lots of allergy tablets. Nothing would help that. The fluid would not stop running out of my nose, at least on one side, only one side. And so I asked my doctor, hey, could this be cerebrospinal fluid leak? I looked up on the internet and put in, water running, nose running like water on one side, and I said, that's what popped up. It was very little information, but it popped up. I said, do you think this could be what's going on? And he was sure, oh no, it's just a serious allergy, maybe a mold allergy. We'll do some allergy testing after you finish the antibiotics. I finished the antibiotics, and guess what? Didn't stop the nose from running. In fact, it got worse. So I had to see another doctor, a Care Now doctor, and they said, hey, this could be allergies and everything, and you need to see an allergist. So I made an appointment with an allergist. After seeing the allergist, I got 14 more days worth of antibiotics, steroid injections, also some more allergy tablets, and nasal decongestions. Hundreds of dollars worth of prescriptions. And I said, do you think this could be a cerebrospinal fluid leak? And I was told, no, it's not a cerebrospinal fluid leak. Once we get you off the meds, we're going to do some testing and see what you're allergic to. Okay, 14 days later, the leak didn't stop. Kept on with the runny nose. So I went to ear, nose, and throat. And he did some tests. And right in our discussion of how much this fluid was coming out of my nose to where I could wet my shirt, or anytime I held my head down, it would pour out, or anytime I was engaged in activities, this would pour out. It happened right there in front of the ear, nose, and throat doctor. And he sent me to a specialist, an ornithology clinic. And I immediately went to see this guy within the next week, and my doctor, Dr. Matthew Ryan, diagnosed me with a cerebrospinal fluid leak. And once I went to the appointment, immediately we had the scope put up the nose, and after that we also had the CT scan done all in one visit. And he said, yes, it's confirmed, you have a cerebrospinal fluid leak. So that's brain fluid coming through the opening where your brain and your sinus meet and draining out of your nostril. He said, so we have to repair this. And so after setting that up, we had an MRI to locate the leak, the site of the leak. So once that was found, surgery was set up, and if you can see here, there's some swelling in my face from my surgery. I'm still healing from it. The surgery was a success. There's no runny nose anymore. I'm really glad. But I'm making this video because there was not a lot of information out there about cerebrospinal fluid leak to help you and to let you know that you're going to go through a whole bunch of misdiagnosis. Anytime all they have to do is take a sample of that fluid that's draining from your nose, and it'll tell you right away whether or not you're having a cerebrospinal fluid leak. So, take matters into your hands. If your doctors are not listening to you guys, get a new doctor. If they are not willing to take samples and they just want to write out prescriptions, go somewhere else. Your health is in your hands. This is serious stuff. You can contact meningitis from having a cerebrospinal fluid leak. You can start having seizures, migraines that will be debilitating. I mean, the headaches are like no other. So this is some serious stuff. Take matters into your hands and see your doctor. And if he's not helping you, go see another doctor. Don't hesitate, because this is serious stuff. I would hate for someone to go through what I went through. This started in June. I didn't get diagnosed until August, and then having my surgery in October. So I pray that no one else have to go through that. So I hope this helps someone. Good luck. Peace and blessings.